Hello there, Scorpio Collective. We are going to get a message for the planetary alignment. So, for those of you who are unaware, we have a astrological alignment that is happening now, and that would be Mercury, Venus, the moon, which is in Taurus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. So they're all in this like me alignment. Okay. Only happens like once every 19 years, guys, so it's pretty powerful stuff. If you are curious as to how it personally affects you, I would suggest getting your birth chart done if you don't already. If you're interested in getting your birth chart done, I do have a link in the description box of the video for a website that does free birth charts. They're super easy to use, very informative. Like, it is a great site. All right, Scorpio. So, oof, I want to like fly out of my hand. Queen of Swords. Okay. Some of you here in the recent past may have struggled to believe what's true and what's false. Currently or presently, you're in that energy of wanting to find equality and reciprocity, and you're wanting to move things forward. You're wanting things to be progressive. You could be dealing with something with the legal system, like this could be a divorce or like a custody battle, and you're wanting things to be equal. Moving forward, you're walking away from a fight. Okay? For some of you, you may just be arguing or trying to find reason with a partner about a move. And I think in this future energy here, Scorpio, we're finding that we're done fighting over it. Like, you're kind of just walking away from the argument with this person. And for those of you who are dealing with a legal issue, I think you're walking away from the emotional aspect of it, of trying to make it equal. For some of you, you're just crossing that hill and knowing that emotionally you have lost the battle. It's almost like that you cannot reason with the unreasonable type of energy. Like, you've tried everything to keep the peace, and at this point you're just kind of, you're done poking the bear. You're just done poking the fucking bear. Because that's what this person is being like moving forward. And I think you're fully aware of that. For those of you who are dealing with emotional issues, or I'm sorry, not emotional issues, golly. Well, that could be happening, I suppose, to a point. Because we do have the Queen of Cups reversed here. Some of you are struggling with being distracted with other things. It could be an upheaval or a tower moment. Like, for some of you, there could have been truths that came out that didn't really surprise somebody, but they definitely turned the tide on the events at hand. Specifically, if it's in regard to a legal issue. If some of you are going through, excuse me, somebody's trying to cut me off. Do you hear that? Wow, okay. Hiccups during Gemini, straight cutting my voice clean the fuck off for Scorpio. Goodness. Okay. For some of you who are like fighting for your kids or fighting for your house or fighting for like alimony and child support, the emotions are going to be removed and or have been removed from this circumstance or situation. I'm like really feeling hurt in my heart. Like, I feel like there's some sort of feminine energy out there for this Scorpio that's being separated from their child. That's horrible. Like, you're not, excuse me, golly. You don't want to talk about this. You do not want to talk about this. Whew. All right. All right. Fair enough. So, the Five of Swords. You need to find better legal representation, and it's going to cost you money. If you want to end the battle over these kids, yeah, truth. If you want the truth to be told and you want things to be equal and fair in this court proceeding regarding children, you need to seek out legal representation, and I do mean one that costs a pretty penny here. It's going to be somebody that you and whoever is partnering with you or helping you with this situation, someone's going to help you find this legal representation. If you're a female, it's going to be a male that helps you find it. If you're a male, it's going to be a female that helps you find this legal representation. My heart goes out to y'all. I would never ever want to be ripped for my kids. That was not okay. There may be justified cause though, because that chariot is the correct way. It's black and white. There's reasons why you're not being allowed to see them, and I know you're fully aware of that, and I know you don't want to talk about it, so we're going to leave it there. Now, let's talk more towards the collective members who are looking at making a move and arguing with your partner over the location of things. Now, for you guys, somebody might be fighting the move. They don't want to move because they feel like it would be harmful to their children, or it would be harmful for their fertility. They feel like, they feel like they wouldn't be emotionally happy, or your children won't be emotionally happy wherever this location is. Like, it might be too far away. They're not surprised that you want to go there, but they feel like it's gonna like they're not willing. I'll put it like that. Like, they're not willing to even consider the place that you're looking at because of some sort of controlling or obsessive behavior. This person is tied to where you live now. Like, they may even just be telling you, listen, we have to stay closer. We have to stay closer. They could be using money as an excuse. They could be using the fact that it's too far for other people to visit. Yeah. Godly, they could even be, man, they could even be like suggesting like part-time here, part-time there, like keeping both dwellings. Yep, you're definitely going to be fighting with this person over the distance, that's for damn sure. But at the end of the day, presently you're in that Emperor energy. You're like, listen, like, this is my money too. It's my child too. It's my home too. Like, do you want a castle or not? Like, sometimes you got to have distance to be able to afford what you want. Sometimes you got to be a little further out, and nature is what makes me happy. Like, conquering the unconquerable is what makes me fucking happy. You're probably picking a fixer-upper, and this person don't want shit to do with that. They do not want to make repairs. That could be why they're walking away. They feel like it's not fair. They want something that's more ready to move into. They could be even concerned about their sleep. They're like they're feeling super anxious. They're feeling like it costs too much money. Like, they're fully aware that it could be there, that they could stay forever there, but they don't want to. They just don't fucking want to. And there's somebody playing games in the middle here. Page of Wands. There's somebody playing the fucking middle with this person. Those of you dealing with custody battles, this person could be discovering that you had a third-party intervention. For those of you going through divorce and a custody battle, they could be finding out about your third party. It could not be the first time. Like, maybe it's a repeated cycle. Like, maybe they cheated before and now you're cheating, or you've cheated before and they're catching you doing it again. It's a bad fucking habit. They're done dealing with it. They're not asking for forgiveness on shit. I'll tell you that. They're being nosy as fuck. They're watching what you're doing. Nosy as fuck, watching what you're doing. Same for you people looking at realty or looking at moving or changing careers or something. This person's being nosy as fuck. They want to know where you're going, what you're doing, how much money you're spending, where you're spending it at, who you're spending your time with. This person does not feel like the universe is on your side with this fucking move. They do not feel like it's time. Why the Tower? Let's see. Why the Tower? Ooh. Messages is flipped. Uh-oh. Messages and jealousy. Yeah, they're receiving communication from another party. What did I say on the bottom? That Page of Wands there. Somebody's very jealous of what you could be creating. Oh my god, black magic. They could be lighting a candle on it or doing magic against it. It's not that they're black-hearted or that they want to betray you. They just don't want to fucking go. It's just too far for them. It's too far. Yeah, it's gonna require building. You could be associating with a life path 4 or an Aries at this point presently to try to figure out what you're gonna have to do. Workaholic is also on this card, and as well as stability and rest. Um, some of you could be resting up in the future to build something that this other person does not agree with. I don't think they're celebrating the idea at all. They feel like it's going to weaken you. They're feeling powerless to the decision. They're questioning the structure of this situation. And all you want to do is transform and create stability here. Could be dealing with a Libra. I'm definitely feeling heavy fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. For those of you who are dealing with people who are doing black magic, I would highly suggest using some runes here. Um, actually, let's just pull your advice rune and figure out which one you should be sacrificing or meditating on or tribuning at this point. Advice, Spirit. Advice for Scorpio. This person may have a cat. A white cat. Or you could be seeing a white cat. That's a signal. White's the color of purity. And you got Onezo here. Interesting. Uranus, physical strength and speed, untamed potential. A time of great energy and health, freedom, energy, action, courage, strength, tenacity, understanding, and wisdom. Then you also have Onezo, or Wuno. Wunho is how they think they say it in German. Joy, comfort, pleasure, fellowship, harmony, prosperity, ecstasy, glory, spiritual reward, but also the possibility of going over the top. Okay? You are going to have to be strong. You are going to have to move quickly. You're going to have to make sure that you're rested for this. It is going to be, you're going to have to rely on your tenacity to get this person to budge on anything because they are not a person that believes in coincidence, okay? Not even close. What would that be? 8, 9, 16, 24, 24, 6. And we had a life path 4. The number 6 and 4 may be significant. Maybe it's in the address of where the property that you're looking at, or your kids could be 6 and 4 years old. 3. Somebody's 3. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of 3s. Okay, let's focus. Be careful not to go over the top with how much comfort you try to put into something or how much prosperity you intend to push towards people. Okay. So rely more on your strength and knowing that you should probably this is spirit pretty much saying that you should invest in something that's going to require you to actually put sweat equity into it. Okay, spirit's literally telling you will find more joy from something you create on your own than something that you buy from somebody else. Just be careful that you don't go over the top when creating this future for yourself or for the people that you love. Now, for those of you dealing with custody stuff, you need to stay strong because at the end of this, you're going to get that spiritual reward. There's going to be harmony. If you stay strong, there's going to be harmony. Don't give up on your kids. Okay? Okay, Scorpio. Signs that we should be looking for here. If you're seeing a ram's head anywhere or like a crown, could be significant. Pentacle, sunflowers, black cat. La 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 la. What else do we got here? Cliffs. If the place that you're looking for is around any type of cliffs, islands, or how do you want to say? It's not like a hilltop. It's like rocky hillside. If the plots that you're looking at are very rocky, like they have a lot of gravel in them, like it would be difficult to build on because the soil is very hard. It's very rock filled. It's not very fertile. You're gonna struggle with this person to try to meet goals there. Okay. For others of you, 3 stars may be the symbol or some sort of rose, like a white rose or a red rose, kind of on a building, maybe significant to the legal advice or the legal representation that you need, okay? If their waiting room has a bench instead of seats, that's going to be important too. Lightning. If there's a big thunderstorm, that may spark the fight between you and this person about where you're going. The lightning storm, the charge from it could lead to that. But at the end of the day, somebody's walking away from the fight. Okay, somebody's walking away from the fight. They maybe just be going to get a second opinion about the property, or maybe they're bringing it. Maybe you have to bring in a third party to try to coerce this person into maybe even considering the property. Okay, all right. If you're interested in a personal reading, the info is in the description box below, along with the link for the free birth charts. If the message resonated, please hit the like, share, or subscribe. Helps us get our message out and lets me know I'm resonating for you guys and connected, which is super important for me. I appreciate all of your love and your light, and I wish y'all peace and prosperity.